Hey guys, it's Amy at Zoe Beck, and I'm going to do my July TBR. So, I've already done a video about what I think I'm going to read in the very first part of July because Tome Topple is taking place. I'll link that video down below. And I thought, well, I'll just put up the rest of what I think I'm going to read. Who knows by that point? But I have such ambitious plans, and I just want to read all the things. So, let's as I said, after Tome Topple, I'm figuring I'm going to read a couple of other books. I would like to get to Revenant Gun by Yoon-Ha Lee. This is book 3 in the Machineries of Empire series. I loved Nine Fox Gambit and oh my god, the other book, whatever the other book was, Raven Stratagem. And I just enjoyed them so much. And again, this is one of those books, science fiction books that not everybody can get into or like, but I really enjoyed these books. So I'm looking forward to the third book to finish out the series. I have no idea what's going to happen. I just, and again, it's very, very different. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, as I said, I really kind of want to reread the other 2 books, but I don't know if I'm going to have time for that. So we'll see, but I might hopefully get to that. As I mentioned in my Tome Topple TBR video, I'm going to take part in Jane Austen July. Katie at Books and Things is putting that on. I will have her linked down below for her announcement video. I've never read all the way through Northanger Abbey. I never finished it. It was the only one of the Austens I did not read in college, or before or after college, you know what, it just didn't happen. So I have this bind up of Northanger Abbey and The Italian by Anne Radcliffe. That is considered, was written in 1797 and is considered one of the earliest Gothic novels, you know, that Austen makes fun of, and then other, like the Brontes afterwards, developed differently, you know, but Anne Radcliffe was before that. So I've wanted to read this for years, so I might read this. I also have this in my Tome Topple because, again, both books together are a tome, but we'll see how that goes. I would really, really like to finish The Three Musketeers by Andre Dumas. So this is my reread. I started rereading this in February, and then I got distracted with illness and other books and stuff. So I would like to get back to this. I mean, I'm only like 160 pages in and it's over 650. So I would like to finish this as well. Again, it's a reread. I've read this several times, but I want to continue on so I can read more of Dumas's books on The Three Musketeers. I would really like to read 20 years after sometime this year. So I need to finish this first because it's been a long time since I last read this, and I would really like to read this. And I'm pretty sure you guys all know what The Three Musketeers are. And then another book that Katie at Books and Things is doing is a Dickens Along, which is reading Charles Dickens in an 18-month cycle of how they were released. And so we're reading a couple chapters every month. I'm behind, so I didn't read in May and I didn't read in June. So July is my catch-up month. I'm going to try to catch up and at least get all the chapters done so I can watch all her videos that she discusses them, because this book, Bleak House, is not one of the ones I ever planned to pick up. It was not one that I had to study, so it's all new to me, and I haven't read Dickens since college. So it has to do with people who are caught up in kind of this lawsuit over like an inheritance thing, and it's been dragging on for years and generations. So it's very bizarre so far. So I'm really enjoying it though, and I kind of wish I could read it faster, but I'm trying to keep with the read along at least at this point. And I know I'm behind, so I need to catch up. And then just to put on here, because this is another reread, is Bitten by Kelly Armstrong. I'm just slowly listening to this on audio. So I listen to it when I exercise or when I'm cleaning or something. So I'm not very far. Again, it's a reread, so I'm not counting pages or anything. But I'd like to get through, this is the urban fantasy about werewolves, and I want to get farther along in it. The Women of the Otherworld series, because I've read the first 3 books, but I read them like back in 2010. So I would really like to reread these or re-listen to them, or listen to them, and catch up and then actually read forward into the series, because the series is done. I really want to finish this series out, at least read, you know, at least another couple books. I have so many of them on my shelf. I just want another series. I really like this series. I don't know why I stopped way back when, but I did. And then I have 4 books that are just kind of hopefuls, that are from my June TBR, that I'm kind of pushing forward to still kind of maybe catch these, because they're all fairly small. I mean, not, well, okay, 3 of them are small, kind of, and then the other one not so much, but it's still books I want to read that were on my June TBR that kind of got bumped when all my library books came in at the end of the month. So I would like to pick up A Close and Common Orbit by Becky Chambers. This is book 2 in the Wayfarer series. Book 3 is coming out really soon, so I would really like to read this to see if I want to continue. I really liked A Long Way to a Small Angry Planet, so I would like to... My cats are making noise out in the other room. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. I mean, this one's supposed to be a little quieter, I think, or a little different, because you're following some characters, some you know, side characters from the first book. So I'm not sure. I mean, I've heard good and bad things both ways, but I still want to read it. I'd also like to read Hotel Iris by Yoko Ogawa. This is translated from the Japanese by Stephen Snyder. And I bought this last year, and I've been really wanting to pick this up, and I just haven't. And it has to do with a young girl, or a teenager, who while at her mom's hotel meets a middle-aged man that she's attracted to, and I think there's some kind of a dark affair-ish kind of thing. I'm not sure. It's not very big, so I think I can knock this out. I've been wanting to try her because I have her other book, The Housekeeper and the Professor, but this is the book that I found of hers first, and I was really want to read this one if I can. I also have Pages for You by Sylvia Brownrigg. This has to do with a college student who meets an older woman that she falls for, and it turns out it's one of her professors at college. The Pages for Her is the second book, which I have on my Kindle if I find that I really enjoy this. So we'll see. Again, I've been wanting to read this for several months since I bought that book, and it hasn't happened. And then the nonfiction I would like to get to is H is for Hawk by Helen MacDonald. Again, I wanted to read this in June, but it just didn't happen. But I'm hoping to get to this. This has to do with a woman who's grieving the loss of her father, and she decides to raise a goshawk. And I hear it's really a cool bird book, and I've not read any bird books, and I keep hearing good things, so I want to read this. So those are all the books that I'm hoping to read. I can't lift them. They're all pretty long. Anyway, so are any of those that you think I should pick up for sure? Are you guys doing the Tome Topple and the Jane Austen July? What do you guys think about all that? Is your TBRs, like your what you think you're going to get to in a month, way more than you will ever get to? It's fine. I just need options though. And again, library books could come in and change everything, so you never know. So anyway, that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.